In this problem, we have to evaluate this definite integral. So we'll start by making a U-substitution. We're going to let U be the inside piece, so this piece here. So U is going to be equal to negative sine of theta. And then du, that's the derivative of U. Well, the derivative of sine is cosine. So this will be negative cosine of theta d theta. And now our goal is to make this look like what we have here. So here we have an extra negative sign. So let's go ahead and divide both sides by -1. So that will eliminate that. This will become negative du equals cosine of theta d theta. Okay, so let's make our substitution here. So we see that cosine of theta d theta is our negative du. So I'll put the negative here on the outside, and then we have the du. And so what's left is this 4 to the negative sine theta. But negative sine theta is just u, so this is 4 to the u. So because we made a u substitution and we have a definite integral, we should change the limits of integration. See, these are theta values. They need to turn into u values. So let's do that. So when theta equals pi over 6, we basically take this number and plug it into our equation here, into our substitution. So u is equal to negative sine of pi over 6. And the sine of pi over 6 is 1/2, so this is negative 1/2. This becomes negative 1 over 2. How about the other one? When theta is equal to 0, then we get u equals negative sine of 0. And the sine of 0 is 0, so all of this is just 0. So that's just 0. So now we can finally integrate. So to integrate this, we have to use a formula. If you have the integral of a to the x with respect to x, this is equal to a to the x divided by the natural log of a plus our constant of integration, capital C. So in this case, our a is 4. So this will be equal to negative 4 to the u divided by the natural log of 4. However, we don't need the c because this is a definite integral. Instead, we'll write the bracket and then write down our limits here. So 0 and negative 1 over 2. All right, I'm going to leave this negative ln 4 on the outside. I'm going to leave it like this. And then let's go ahead and plug in the numbers. So first you plug in the negative 1/2. That's going to be 4 to the negative 1/2. Then you subtract, and then you plug in the 0. So 4 to the 0. This is equal to negative 1 over ln 4. So 4 to the negative 1/2, well, what we can do there, I'll do it on the side here. If you have 4 to the negative 1/2, you can bring it downstairs and it becomes 4 to the 1/2. And now remember, 4 to the 1/2 is really the square root of 4. And so you just end up with 1 over 2. So you have 1 over 2 minus, and then 4 to the 0 is 1. So this is equal to negative 1 over the natural log of 4. 1/2 minus 1 is really 1/2 minus 2/2. So this is negative 1 over ln 4. And now we can subtract. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. So this is negative 1/2. Negative and negative is positive. We end up with 1 over 2 times the natural log of 4. And that's the final answer. I hope this video has been helpful to someone in the world. Good luck.